What's up YouTube? This is GalacticGod and I'm coming at you today with another video to answer a question from one of my subscribers. And today's question comes from Duelist J, who asks, GalacticGod, do you think Konami can make the game healthy again? Now I guess the first thing to really consider is that although probably most of us out there will consider the game unhealthy at this point, there are probably some out there who really enjoy the way that the format has shaped up, the way that the meta is progressing. There might be some duelists out there who think that this is the best format that there has ever been. Now of course that might not be the majority of players out there, but it's important to note that this is a very subjective question. It really depends on your own point of view of the game. Now, me personally, I do not think that this is probably the healthiest that the game has ever been, but it is also not the most unhealthy version of it. Now, it is also important to note, as I've said in the past, that Yu-Gi-Oh! Is ever evolving, meaning that the game is constantly changing. If you don't like the way things are shaping up right now, odds are pretty soon Konami is going to mix things up and the game is going to change completely. Also, the end of the Arc V or Arc 5 anime is coming to a close pretty soon here, and we're probably going to be getting an all-new mechanic, whatever they decide to come up with for the new 6th series. So if you're not a fan of pendulums and what they've done to the game, they're probably not going to be utilized quite as heavily as they are right now in upcoming sets. So if that's what your beef is, don't worry, things will change soon enough for that. Ultimately, I believe things could always be a lot worse. I suffered through OTK, FTK type of formats where if you weren't running some kind of super degenerate deck, you really couldn't play the game. And even if you weren't really dueling against another person, you were just kind of playing the game by yourself, more in solitary mode. And realistically, in my opinion, those are the most unhealthy type of formats. And as we've seen in the past, eventually Konami does correct these mistakes. So is the game unhealthy? To some duelists, the answer is probably most likely yes. To others, they might really enjoy the way the meta has shaped up this format. And then for everyone else, we're probably somewhere in between that array of differences, and we're just waiting for things to shift. So if you think the game is unhealthy, do not fret. The game will eventually correct itself and change on its own. That's the way it's always been, and that's probably the way it's always going to continue to be. Anyhow, those are my thoughts on the subject. Remember, let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Do you think the game is unhealthy? Do you think Konami will eventually correct this? Or do you like the way it is shaped up thus far? Remember, if you have a question that you would like me to answer in an upcoming video, leave that down in the comment section as well, and I will try to do so. And I guess that's it for now. This is GalacticGod.